Hello everyone, returning viewers, welcome back. If you're a new viewer, welcome to the channel. Today's topic is the differences between traditional razors and safety razors. Both have their unique advantages and disadvantages, so let's go on ahead and break it down like a 12 game. The first up to bat is the straight razor. These can and will give you one of the closest shaves possible, but it does come with some considerable pros and cons. The pros are, it's going to give you a very close shave, and I do mean a close shave. The blade of a straight razor provides a very precise shave, making it ideal for a smooth finish. And if you're talking about longevity, it's very cost effective because it's a single blade that can be continuously resharpened. Just once you pay for it, you don't have to buy another razor for it. Meaning as long as you maintain it, it'll last a lifetime. That being said, also because it's a single blade, there's no plastic cartridges, nothing for you to dispose of, so very eco-friendly. On the other hand, the cons has a hell of a learning curve. I believe it was Uncle Ben who taught us all that with great power comes great responsibility. And using a straight razor requires a whole lot of responsibility. You got to be focused. You got to treat it as just that, a blade. Otherwise, you're going to look like Robin Williams in Jumanji when he came out that jungle and shaved for the first time. That also being said, because it is a hell of a learning curve, it's going to be time consuming. You can't just rush and do a quick shave with this. Like, you have to take your time. I can't stress that enough. You don't take your time, you run the risk of nicking and cutting yourself regularly. And seeing as it is a blade that can be sharpened, you're going to have to do maintenance, which means, again, very time consuming. Now let's switch gears real quick and talk about the safety razor. A lot of people prefer the safety razor. I can get why they go that route. But, side note, little known fact, did you know that the safety razor was invented during the Industrial Revolution in France? Just thought I'd throw that out there. It's a relatively modern invention. But anywho, let's get into the pros and cons of the safety razor. The very first thing is they're very easy to use. It makes it way easier to avoid cuts, nicks, anything like that. They're very ergonomic, as you can see. Very comfortable in the hand, no problem. Because you're not worrying about taking just the perfect time to perfect your stroke. Wink, wink. You could be a little bit quicker and, what used to be a 20-minute shave, if you're using like a straight razor, could easily be a 5-minute shave with the safety razor. That's not to say you don't still have to be careful. Just you can be a little less, you have a little bit of leeway. And because it comes with replaceable blades, if like say you're not good at sharpening blades and that or you just don't care for the process, having replacement blades, very handy. However, that being said, you can be surprised what you spend on razors. But I got a tip later on in the video. I know a place to get some very quality razors for a very cheap price. I'll put the link in the description. See, well, some will consider cons for the safety razor. I don't truly consider cons. Like I said, buying a safety razor, you can get one on AliExpress or Amazon, somewhere anywhere between $2 to $10. It's not exceptionally expensive. It's not that expensive. The only thing I can honestly say really bad about the safety razor is it's not going to get quite as close as a straight razor, but it's still going to get very close. The only other thing I might say is like the blades can get dull pretty quick. Like you might have to switch them every 3 to 5 shaves, which even then, like I said, if you buy them in bulk, I'll put the link in the description, it's not going to be that bad. But in conclusion, if you're wondering which one you should use, it all depends on your personal style. Me personally, I feel like the safety razor gets it close enough. Very rarely do I nick myself with it, and it still looks good. So good enough for me. But for the true shaving aficionados, I'm just saying, you wanted close, go ahead, break out that shaving razor. But let me know what you think in the comments. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for watching. This is SlimSlow724. I'm going to go ahead and log off. Y'all take it easy out there, and y'all have yourselves a happy shave.